No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Greetings, you transdimensional bovines. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG, where today I'm joined by Wheeler. I do love your catchphrase. And today, Wheeler's going to be opening this collector booster of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay. This is weird.
Right?
I grew up watching the Turtles. I collected the action figures and stuff when I was younger.
Did you have the one where you could pull like a thing through the shell and make it talk?
So I collected the action. No.
Okay.
And this is an IP. I don't know why, but I love it when there's like an established group and then they add newer members later on, but only for things that I'm not actively engaging with.
Right.
So I'm like, I wonder if there's any new turtles, and you go to the wiki and you're like, whoa,
There's so many
there's
turtles.
and there's a difference between a turtle that was turned into a mutant ninja turtle, and there's a person that's mutated with a turtle. It's wild, man. So I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were called like turtle talkers, and they had their shell looked like a manhole cover, and you got this long strip of red plastic, and it basically worked like a wax cylinder, and you literally like pulled it through the shell like a ripcord, and you could make the action figure.
It would scream.
Well, no, it would go radical dude, and it's like, I think it said radical dude. Is that? Let me try it again. Like, it was not great, but I did have one.
Buy pizza.
Okay.
I like the blimp. They have like a blimp.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like vehicles where you're like, why do you need that? Like, come on, man. Like there's a like, you know, when you have a guy that can snap his fingers and half of existence goes away, and he's like, let me get into a helicopter. And you just have these turtles, and they're like, everybody to the blimp. The first card here is Turtle Blimp. No, I'm kidding. It's Hamato Guardian Stance. 1 white for an instant. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Scry 1. And this is looking down. I mean, it's all the turtles, you know, putting their weapons in, kind of going 3, 2, 1. Turtle time. That iconic catchphrase. But we get to look at Splinter like down the barrel. It's very weird. It's like looking at Simpsons characters head on.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cool combat trick. I mean, this is one of those things where like we've seen this card before, but now you get to scry one, and you're going to win limited games with this card.
Love it.
This card is called Squirrelanoids. Yeah, I sure would be.
Beg your pardon?
All right. Squirrelanoids. It's a 1-mana 1/1 squirrel mutant in black with death touch.
Oh, I had my squirrelanoids removed when I was 8.
You should really get them checked. Especially if you're above like 35.
Yeah, if you're an adult and you still have your squirrelanoids,
Yeah.
you should.
And like if you're like, oh, I get up and pee like 5 times a night, like, yeah, dog, you need to get your squirrelanoids removed. It's best to never discover what they squirrel away. You ever have squirrels in your house, like get into your home?
When I was a kid,
Yeah, I had squirrels get into my attic a couple years ago, and I'll never forget like opening my bathroom window, removing the like the guard, right, the screen, and I leaned out and I looked down, and there's this big fat squirrel that just looks up at me, and it's like this distance, and they're like, oh, I'm like, hey, knock it off, and the squirrel's like, nope, and then just went back. It's okay. They were humanely removed. Much like humanely removing your mind. Mind transfer protocol.
Oh, no.
2 and a blue for an instant. Until end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power toughness 4/5. Draw a card. This is going to win games limited. If this is anything like Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, a set from 8 years ago. That's not true, but I really love lying on the internet to freak people out. This is Suit Up, or it's very similar to Suit Up. And that card was absurd. At any time, this card actually just reads win combat or save your creature or kill your opponent, draw a card. Pretty good.
Love that.
Punk frogs.
I never watched that show.
No, that's so funny. Oh, 3 and 2 hybrid Simic for a 4/5 frog mutant rebel with Ward 3. Wow, that's pretty big. Weirdo ninjas got some nerve showing up on our turf, saying they don't want to fight, but they got swords and stuff. Now it's just the Punk Frogs is so good.
What on earth? I do not remember the Punk Frogs.
So this set pulls like from
everything.
Everything. Yeah, everything. And like the comics, because this.
Well, they ran for years.
Yeah, this is like a class. I feel like this is a classic nerd thing where it's like I should read comics, and then I never do. Yeah. And one of the comic series is the Turtles. There's so much there, but they're like, no, it's like not for children. And I'm like, okay, I could see myself, spending some time on the couch reading about punk frogs and turtles. So I guess that's where they come from. Let us know where you punk your frog and whether or not they tell you to stop doing it in public. Okay. Grounded for life. It's 4 and a white for an instant. Spell costs 3 less to cast. If it targets a tapped creature, destroy target creature.
Okay.
Pretty standard.
Sure.
Except for the fact that the artwork is a rat reading a newspaper and being so upset he grounds turtles. Of course, I know what you did. You always do precisely what I told you not to do. That's like, just look at Splinter opening the paper. Oh! Oh my god. Bespoke bow. 2 and a blue for an artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Equipped creature gets +2/+1, has vigilance, and equips for 3. So it's a bounce spell on a piece of equipment.
Weird.
Your mana war is actually just going to bounce their thing, and then they replay it, and then that's kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like have a flyer, they play a flyer, you play this and bounce their flyer, and you attack them. They're like, well, do I really want to spend my turn 3 playing a 2 mana like 1/2 flyer? If the answer is no, then you get to attack with your flyer. If the answer is yes, then you put the bow on your flyer and you start crundling in.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
really good.
That's pretty good. The equip's expensive, but like I have a feeling like there's got to be some equipment matters stuff in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set.
There's a lot of stuff with artifacts. I mean, your mind transfer protocol can turn the bow into a creature that turn.
Whoa. Yeah, you can just kill them with the bow.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1 and a black for a 2/2. It's called Paramecia Coloniex. Coloniex? Coloniex. Is that a real word?
Paramecia.
Paramecia I'm familiar with, but Coloniex?
That's how they remove the squirrelinoids.
Please let me know if I need to feel stupid or not. If this is not a real word, if it's a word that is being created for this being, let me know. I think
this is a new one.
James, can we look it up?
Is it just like a group of colonies?
Anybody that says, well, all words are made up, Ben, I will find you and I will end you. Don't be so obtuse.
Can you spell that again for me?
Sure. Here's it spelt for the 8th time. Coloniex.
Let's see. It showed up with colony. It went straight to colony.
Great.
Hold on. I got a link to the Turtles TMNT.
We take
media.
those. We take those.
I'm pretty sure this is just a Turtles
turtle
thing.
turtle word.
It's or fictional as we call it, of colony worms.
Oh.
We do have a shorthand for turtle word, which is Graham.
Turd.
Thank you. 2 mana 2/2. When this enters, mill 3 cards, and when this dies, you can exile it. When you do, you put target creature from your graveyard on top of your library. You had me until the last line, not gonna lie. There's nothing I hate more than putting stuff on the top of my library. Unless I'm brainstorming or vampiric tutoring.
That's two ways. Well, wasn't there was a card from Eldraine that like you put a bunch of stuff on top of your library, but then you drew a card.
Yeah, the Grave Purge. Those kind of cards are cool because you're just like, I'm drawing 5 creatures that you.
But this is a creature, right?
Yeah, I mean, this card's fine. 2 mana, 2/2. Like, especially if you care about milling and whatnot. I don't know, man. I'm very Gravedigger pilled. Yeah, like at the Tacoma Dome.
This card, not turds.
Turtle Lair. It's a land that taps for a colorless and has tap at 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a ninja or a turtle, and then pay 3 generic and tap. Target ninja or turtle can't be blocked this turn. This is going to be a very popular card in Commander because ninjas are very popular in Commander.
Now, is that land subtype lair?
No, I know, babe. I know. Home is where your pizza delivers. That's not true. I always order my pizza using my neighbor's address and my neighbor's credit card, and then I take it off their porch.
Also,
Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
We also frequently get pizza delivered here.
That's true. And our address is the following. Vibrant Cityscape.
Oh, yeah. This was in Spider's Man as well.
Right. Yeah. It's the land that taps, sacks itself. You search for a basic, put it into play tapped. It's like I assume it's the Evolving Wilds Terramorphic Expanse that they're going to be using when we are in primarily Universes Beyond sets that take place in, my favorite plane of Magic the Gathering, New York.
New York, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's like an arcade. I wonder if they got Street Fighter. I wonder if we could run the set.
Ooh.
Is this a Surge Foil Forest?
Oh, yeah.
Not Surge in the way that it's going to lose you matches of Magic the Gathering, but Surge in the way of like there's just like something about this,
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Ooh, South Wind Avatar. I thought that was the last UB.
Yeah, wait, what?
3 and a black for a 3/4 Snake Spirit Avatar with Death Touch. And whenever another creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. And whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. This is kind of cool. I like big butts.
What's your opinion on lying?
I love to do it on the internet. Would rather die than do it in person. Yeah, detrimental to a lot of my life, actually. But I do enjoy Big Booty Judies, especially for Commander. Just like Ikra Shadiki has like lived rent-free in my mind for a decade. She's just a big butt snake and just cares about big booty. Cool. Very cool. Also very annoying. I like that this card does a couple of different things. You could play it in a deck that cares about big booties. You could play it in a deck that cares about gaining life to start draining your opponent's life. Or you could just play in a deck that cares about both. Kind of cool. Just lets you use your cards in multiple spots.
I like it.
Madam Null, Power Broker. 2 and a black for a 1/3 legendary Demon Advisor with Death Touch. Whenever another creature you control enters, you can pay life equal to its power. If you do, put that many 1/1 counters on it. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's my kind of stuff. I will pay any amount of life to do anything. Draw cards, make things bigger. Why not?
Also, she's a demon lady with horns and a suit.
I like that.
Neat.
Suits me. Ooh, shark warning. Shark warning. If you don't like sharks, this is your shark warning. Shark Shredder Killer Clone. 2 black for a 4/4 legendary Shark Octopus Ninja with Sneak for 3 black. First strike, and whenever Shark Shredder deals combat damage to a player, put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It enters tapped and attacking that player. Several things. 1, Sneak is I don't want to say fixed ninjutsu, but it's like more flexible ninjutsu. Kind of deals with the weird timing of that mechanic, that it's very specifically ninjas, which not a problem for Ninja Turtles, but it's a cool mechanic to have on other things.
Yeah.
Also, you can sneak spells, which I think is really cool.
That is neat.
2, I know what you're doing. This is an Inkai's. This is very similar to Inkai's Servant of Oni.
Oh, right, yeah.
From Kamigawa block, Betrayers of Kamigawa. I played way too much of that card as a child and longed to play more of that card as an adult.
And look what happened.
Now, the problem is my partner deathly is scared of sharks. So I can't play this unless I get an altar that turns it into presumably a porpoise or a turtle or not. It is an octopus. I could just make it look more like an octopus. There's a very shiny border behind here, so I'm gonna move on.
Can I just, before you move on?
Sure.
Shark Shredder.
Shark Shredder
is a little bit of a tricky one to say. Shark Shredder Killer Clone.
There was a TMNT animated series that was on 4Kids. Not the Teenage Mutant. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles, and there's one where they're like, turtles, watch out for Shredder, and Shredder comes out. He's like, oh, and just imagining them being like, no, you don't need to watch out for Shredder.
No,
Shark Shredder though.
Shark Shredder.
Get out. Leave. Oof. Turtles, go back to your lair. Eat some pizza. Holy crap! Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
This is unbelievable. Okay. I'm so upset. I mean, I'm very happy. I opened Splinter of the Shadows, which is a version of Ashcoat of the Shadow Swarm. So I'm going to read the card.
Okay.
I'm going to explain why my blood pressure is spiking.
Okay.
So this is 3 and a black for a 3/4 legendary rat warlock. Says whenever Splinter or Ashcoat attacks or blocks, other rats you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of rats you control. Beginning of your end step, you can mill 4 cards, and if you do, you return up to 2 rat cards from your graveyard to your hand. This card is broken in rats, right? And because of that, very difficult to find. Very difficult. I pride myself on having more or less one of every single card in the game, but there are gaps in that. And for the longest time, one of those gaps was Ashcoat, originally printed in Jumpstart 2022, which was not originally printed because you couldn't find that product anywhere. I saw one at my LGS Yellow Jacket for and I was like, I should get that. I'm like, no, I'll leave it for somebody that loves rats. I would rather that go into the hand of someone that they want to build an Ashcoat deck. I would do it for completionism or for content we have here. Then I didn't find an Ashcoat for 4 years.
And you just recently got one, I assume?
I recently bought one, but I bought one the night before a podcast I recorded about Ashcoat came out, where I said I'm looking for Ashcoat. So I bought one. The next day, I woke up to 4 DMs of very generous people being like, Ben, I got an Ashcoat I can give you. And I go oh, okay, thank you so much. I can't take it. I just got one. I'm an idiot. Now, fast forward 2 months? And this is great. Greetings, you trans-dimensional bovines.
Oh, hey.
It's trans-dimensional bovine. 2 and a green for an 0/4 Ox avatar with flying, and tap, add 2 mana of any one color to your mana pool.
This card's weird, right?
You mean because it's a flying cow head that's an 0/4 that taps for 2 mana that spits out turtles? No.
Yeah.
You go first. Yeah, this card's very weird, but also pretty nasty. This is a very cool card for Commander. It's a big mana dork, flying, and this butt is I mean, look, if you've played Magic the Gathering long enough, you've died to a Birds of Paradise that's holding a piece of equipment.
Yep.
The saving grace is that even with the equipment, the birds is probably not hitting for much, or at the very least, it's small enough that you can kill it or block it.
You can't bolt this bovine.
No, look at that. Where's the big butt? This is the big booty right here. Yeah, you can't kill this. So it will ramp until it decides to, instead of spitting you out, chewing you up. You're going to become Cud real quick. And the last card is Pizza.
It's an art card.
It's an art card for a card called Spicy Oatmeal Pizza, which I can only assume is a weird, because the turtles sometimes have weird cravings for their pizza, right?
They've traditionally had bizarre flavors, yeah.
Yeah, that's Spicy Oatmeal Pizza. You know what? I could see that. Maybe. I mean, why do you need oats on bread? But also Australia exists. And they put Vegemite on bread. That's yeast on yeast. Yeah. This pack was stacked, it feels like.
Yeah.
This Splinter is very cool.
What's that art from?
It's a rat. Do you think is it from a comic?
I think it's from one of the comics, yeah.
That's cool.
What do you want to first pick out of this weird pack of nonsense?
If I'm drafting with Angel, I'm going to take the Southwind Avatar. If I'm drafting without Angel, I'm taking Shark Shredder. Yeah. If I feel like I can shark out, then I'm going to let my shark out on the table.
Okay.
Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
Well, that was a crack-a-pack. Thank you, Wheeler, for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Graham. It's great to be here.
I liked your other catchphrase.
Oh, sorry. Bah.
Everything we do here at Loading Ready Run is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon, or by becoming a member on the YouTube channel or subscribing on Twitch, all that good stuff. If you are watching on the YouTube channel, please check out all the other cool stuff that we have. And if you're watching live during the PPR, well, we'll throw you back to gameplay right now. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye.